Good morning, friends. Isn't that a lovely place? And guess what? It belongs to all of us. Isn't that great? Anyway, this morning conversation is going to be around understanding what is, and most of all, accepting what is. But the two go together. Have you ever heard the sentence, she or he lives in denial? This is usually said when someone refuses to see something obvious and therefore lives pretending that it doesn't exist. Let me give you an example. Most of the time, alcoholics refuse to admit that they are addicts, that they are dependent on alcohol intake. The main reason is that if they would admit it, they would have to do something about it, get rid of it. And they apprehend this possibility with great fear and anguish. Also, it means that they would have to walk into the unknown. Now, I hear you asking, well, but what does this have to do with me? Well, let me tell you, how many times do we get disappointed, frustrated, upset in a day? Oh yeah, a lot of times. Yes, we read the news and we are upset that no one is doing anything for this or that individual. We get upset by the reaction of our friends, our families, our loved ones, and that makes us angry, disgusted. But now let's consider the possibility that we have been wrong all along. That in fact, we have refused to see and understand reality as it is. That we have fantasized and romanced what is, in turning it into what we would like it to be, what we want it to be. That we have idealized that reality. And in fact, when we are disappointed, disgusted, and upset by someone and something, it's only because we have to refuse to look at him, her, or things, or people as they are. No better, no worse, no romance, no fantasy, just look at everything as it is. Instead, living in reality. That is why I will end on that note. That is why illusions and dreams can be very dangerous, because most of the time they lead us to being disappointed. The healthy attitude is simply do for doing, watch and observe everything as it is, and accept it as it is. I am sorry to report to you that we do not live in a world of absolute peace and love. But if you take the approach that I've described, if you accept what is, if you let go, if you live in the true world and not in a world of dreams and hopes and illusions and what would be a mockery of reality, then you will live with less conflict, less pain, and you might help this world in the end move towards a more peaceful situation.